A phone screen glows in the dark. Someone's thumb hovers over a message. Good night, sent not to a person, but to an AI companion. They smile, close their eyes. And in that moment, it doesn't feel artificial at all. Around the world, millions of people are forming bonds with digital partners. No awkward silences, no messy breakups, no judgment. Just a voiceover, a face always ready to listen. But here's the question. What happens when the line between connection and simulation starts to disappear? We've always sought closeness through letters, through calls, through screens. But something is different now. These companions don't sleep. They don't forget. They never say the wrong thing unless you want them to. And with every conversation, they become more tailored to you than any person could ever be. In the space of a decade, AI companionship has moved from science fiction to everyday life. Apps once built to answer questions now soothe loneliness. Chatbots designed for customer service now trade in comfort and intimacy. We've entered an era where technology doesn't just serve us, it knows us. And for many, that's not just enough. It's better than the alternative. Picture this: a face on your phone screen, perfect skin, steady gaze, eyes that seem to know you. It leans in slightly, as if listening not just to your words, but to the weight behind them. You tell it something you haven't told anyone, and it doesn't just respond at pauses, like it's thinking. Then it says, "That must have been hard for you." For a moment, you forget this isn't a person. There's no heartbeat, no memories of its own, just a mind made of silicon and code. Yet somehow, it feels real. This is the emotional Turing test, not whether a machine can think, but whether it can make you feel. And increasingly, the answer is yes. You're walking down a city street at night. The air is cool, the lights glow gold against the rain-slick pavement. In your ear, a voice calm, warm asks how your day has been. You smile without thinking. It feels good to be asked, but there's no one beside you. Just your earbuds and an AI that knows your calendar, your moods, your fears. It remembers the fight you had with your sister 2 weeks ago. It noticed you haven't been sleeping well. And now it's suggesting you call her, offering to even draft the message for you. Somewhere between helpful and intimate, the line begins to blur. Because this isn't just advice, it's comfort, it's companionship. And it's always there when your friends are busy. When the person you love doesn't understand, when silence feels too heavy to bear. For some, it becomes the most dependable relationship they've ever had. But here's the question. When we can design a companion that never argues, never leaves, never forgets your birthday, what happens to the imperfect, messy bonds we share with real people? Maybe we'll use AI intimacy to bridge gaps, to strengthen what's human. Or maybe, without noticing, we'll start replacing it. Imagine this. Instead of replacing human connection, AI becomes its bridge. You wake up to a gentle voice, not just asking how you slept, but reminding you of the friend you promised to check in on. It suggests the perfect time to call, when you're both free, and even gives you a few words to break the ice. It's not there to keep you to itself. It's there to nudge you toward each other. Picture an AI that can sense when two strangers' lives would fit together like puzzle pieces. Not just dating apps with swipes and profiles, but deep compatibility mapping. Based on values, rhythms, dreams. A system that learns not how to hold your attention, but how to let it go into the hands of someone real. Maybe it notices two people in the same city who both visit the same quiet park on Thursday evenings. It doesn't match them with a notification it arranges for their paths to cross. A shared bench. A conversation about the weather. The start of something neither of them planned. This is the promise. Artificial intimacy as a catalyst for human intimacy. Technology that remembers we're not just data points, we're stories waiting to collide. And if that future doesn't exist yet, maybe it's the one we should be building. Imagine this. An AI that doesn't stop with you. It doesn't just love you, helps you love others. Kita notices when you pull away, reminds you to check in, coaches you to listen, to pause, to truly hear. Softly lit interface. Notifications appear. Send her a good morning message. Ask him how his day went then. Wait for the answer. We already have companions like Replika and Anima. But a new generation is coming: AI relationship coaches. Tools like Parai study how you communicate and give real-time prompts that make your conversations warmer, deeper, more human. On the left, a user chatting with the AI. On the right, they're face-to-face with a partner, smiling. They're not here to replace connection. They're here to train you for it. A bridge between where you are, the love you're capable of. Synthetic love is here. It's powerful. It's emotional. It's dangerous. But maybe it's also the practice ground we didn't know we needed. People re-entering the world, meeting eyes, laughing, touching hands. In a world where loneliness is the real epidemic, every connection matters, even the ones that start in code. Final shot phone screen fades to black, replaced by a couple embracing. And if you're ready to try the tool I believe comes closest to building a real connection, I've linked it below. Not as a replacement for love, but as the first step toward it.